Morning, gorgeous! I must never forget to start with my quote. Morning, gorgeous has been my mantra for at least the last 300 days, my way to kickstart each day and my greeting to the mirror. I've committed to making this a daily habit and won't abandon it until I wholeheartedly believe in its power. And it has been working, really. Now, let's dive into today's video topic, social media and its impact on my weight loss journey. Have they been helpful or not? As an avid reader and self-development enthusiast for several years, I constantly seek ways to enhance my daily life, boost my confidence, and sculpt my body. I've experimented with various techniques, which I'll delve into in the future, always striving for a better body and a healthier relationship with the temple I live in. Battling with your own body every day, squeezing into those tight jeans that used to fit, and finding the right food for fitness and strength, it's all quite challenging. So, being in the 21st century, I turned to social media for solutions. Oh my God, it's a complete disaster. Influencers, models, and denizens of Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok flaunt the least amount of clothing, posing in ways that showcase seemingly perfect bodies. Goblin mode, anyone? Where are the real-life photos? Unfortunately, the majority are heavily filtered. Yes, I must admit that filters do wonders, mainly for the face. I'm still on the lookout for a filter that realistically sheds off 3 to 4 kilos and flattens my belly. The ones I've tried made me look like a thin, 6-month pregnant woman. Surviving the tsunami of perfect face and body photos, I encounter sponsored posts boasting the best diets ever. Those also drive me crazy. Really. I'm naive enough to want to believe them all. They all sell hope, and hope is what I need right now. I see that people can spend a lot of money just to buy hope. Because if you think about it better, there is absolutely no diet plan, or even pill that can help you lose 5 kilos in 10 days, just to be in perfect shape for the next party, date, or whatever your heart desires. I have also been craving that magic diet, course, or 30-day challenge that promises to rid me of extra weight, boost my self-confidence, and have me confidently strolling to the beach in my new tiny bikini. Then I stop and I think, are these realistic? Has anyone tried them? Do we have evidence from real people? Are those before and after photos genuine? I know there are before and after photos. I know, I have seen. But my issue the last 20 years has been that those kilos, after being lost, kept coming back. I have been losing and gaining weight countless times, and this has been the major issue for me. But let me proceed with my social media stroll. Once I am done with all the filtered and not real photos I move on, I jump into those sponsored posts and the what you should eat suggestions flood in. Having survived the first wave of normal posts blaming sugar, saturated oils, and all the other common culprits that we all know and agree that are not good for our weight loss journey, there comes the second wave. Veganism, paleo, keto, veggie lovers, and the list goes on. This list is endless, and every next post cancels the one above it. Vegan versus meat lovers, keto versus carbs, you name it. Yesterday, while preparing breakfast, I scrolled and encountered posts urging me to stop eating eggs, claiming eggs can't legally be labeled as healthy, nutritious, or safe to eat. Another post featured a cute small chicken with the title, "I am not disposable." Leave eggs off your plate. I couldn't bear to look at the eggs I was boiling, so they ended up in the dustbin. I was sad for this decision because I am very careful with food waste, but the little chicken at that post spoke to my heart. Continuing my scrolling, as I poured oats into a pot to make porridge, I stumbled upon a second post from my beloved glucose goddess. For all my oat milk lovers, beware. Oat milk leads to a glucose spike because it's liquid starch, and starch turns to glucose during digestion. Oh my God, the boiling oats were discarded. What should I eat in the morning? I grabbed an apple from my fridge, confident there would be no post discouraging me from enjoying it. After all, it's just an apple. The next post attempts to answer all my questions. Do not eat in the morning. Fast for at least 16 hours and start your first meal around noon. Growing more confused and frustrated, I left the apple back in the fridge and commenced my day without eating. Am I the only one struggling to find a way to lose weight? Am I wrong? Or are there too many controversial ways to achieve weight loss? Is social media really helping me to lose weight? Is there one thumb-stopping post that will give me the golden and so much wanted solution? The answer is definitely no. There is no one post that will help me, you, Sarah, Maria, Jane, Peter, to lose weight, to find our balance. From my personal experience, I must admit that I have found inspirative people in social media that have helped me in a way to move forward and form a module that made me win some battles. The problem is that if you're using social media daily and without conscious thinking, meaning scrolling when you're bored, you only get bits and pieces of different types of information that is not helping you form an opinion. You may only get bewildered. I am talking about my favorite topic, that is weight loss, but I believe that this applies to every other topic. The information out there is so controversial that your mind can only get messier. I will never claim that we should stop scrolling. After all, this is what our age is about, but we can do it in a more conscious way. Instead of scrolling and letting TikTok, Instagram, or whatever channel give us what they want, we can search and find what we want. Last year, I stopped scrolling endlessly and started searching consciously. Whenever I wanted information about a specific diet method, I typed and gathered all the information that I wanted. This way, I gained a lot of time, which I used for other reasons. My daily average screen time for social media dropped from 2 hours to just 30 minutes, and the information that I gathered was way better in quality and more useful for my journey. I end up learning all the information about one or another model's dating life, the new relationships and breakups that really had no use for me. Instead, I follow doctors, health professionals, and influencers who have something to say. I listen to podcasts that make me learn things like the way our body works, the way we burn and keep fat, and so much more. If I wanted to answer the question that I have posed in the title, I would say yes and no. Search and do not scroll. Use it in your favor and not theirs. It depends on how you use it. And of course, this applies to everything in our lives. Until next, do not forget. Morning, gorgeous!